It's loading. All right. So, well, today I'd like to share with you the results of a research that's taken place in Spain in 3 different schools, and it was about the benefits and importance of taking English exams. The content. So I'm going to talk about the sorry, I don't see my slides. I don't have to change that. Yeah, sorry. So, well, I'm going to talk about the expected impacts and the unexpected impacts of that research. Again, clicking. Okay, so you might be asking yourself as teachers and professionals in this area, like, why my students need to take English exams, and what is the most suitable SO examination, since we've got quite a few providers of internationally recognized English exams, right, on the market. And questions like what changes are necessary to happen in my teaching practice, in the school practice, and finally, what is in it for me as an English teacher. So this research has revealed the following expected impacts. So let's go through them. Well, firstly, I'd like to mention that it's been noticed that the motivation and attitude to studies have increased because of the introductions of SO exams in the school practice. Well, the research has revealed that students see it as an extra goal to work towards. So, like, in fact, 100% of students believe that it helps them in their future career. It's good for their to landing a better job. While 80% of teachers agree that the students are more motivated when they have that exam there looming at the end of the year, so they need to prepare, to be better prepared for that. Yes. So another positive outcome that's basically in this increase in motivation is that over the time it's been noticed that the siblings in the family become more competitive about English exams. So sometimes they approach a teacher and they say, "Can I also take a mock exam?" Okay. Also, the exams are seen and perceived by teachers and students as a part of everyday life of the school. Okay, the next, important impact number 2, the increase in self-awareness of students. So they see particular problems in the language learning, and they want to resolve them. So they say, I've got a bad mark in listening. What can I do about it? Okay, they're also more aware of their strengths and weaknesses, and they feel they're more autonomous and they take control. And in fact, the research has revealed that 95% of students agreed that the tests help them to understand their progress. So I have a little story to tell you about the rocks and stuff. So look at this picture. I've taken this picture last October when I had the privilege to welcome a group of children from an orphanage in Russia who are also rock climbers. They've been taking part in different tournaments in Russia and so here we are on our way to go rock climbing in Cyprus. So I thought, like, look at this rock, right? For me, it's just a big scary rock. But for these kids, it's like an opportunity to climb to the summit. So they look, usually the rocks, the planning are developed and they're separated in different routes, as you can see in the picture. So we've got different routes that are named with funny and sometimes ironical names. People with sense of humor go rock climbing, I guess. And also next to it, you can see numbers and letters. So, for example, 5A or 5B and C correspond to a relatively easy way to climb a mountain, while 7 and especially 8 are only for professionals. So, when rock climbers go climbing, they basically if they see which is a rock which is like they've never climbed before, they know that using the plan, they are sure that using that particular route, they can climb to the top. And when they want to check if they've, you know, after practicing, they have improved their skills, they can try a higher level and see their progress in this way. So I like to believe that this is like with English exams. It's when you take an exam of a higher level, like upper intermediate, after an intermediate exam, you know that your English has improved. So so you can see them climbing. You can see them climbing. So these are the pictures we've taken. They go up a mountain. They're fearless. They know they can achieve it, and it definitely creates an effect and impact of success and confidence, builds their confidence, something that all the kids need anyway. Well, so a third important impact is that it's increasing self-awareness of parents. So the parents are also aware of their children's strengths and weaknesses in English. And what is more, they know, they receive information and they're aware of the levels of difficulty of the ESOL examinations. And they also see it as an advantage for the future career of the children. Again, in fact, according to the research, over 80% of parents agree that their child is more motivated to study if he knows he's got an English exam at the end of the year. Okay, now as for the unexpected impacts of exams. Well, firstly, I'd like to mention that the introduction of ESOL examinations improves the teaching practice. The exams usually highlight where the school needs to focus. It's improving and it's introducing strategies for exam taking. For example, teachers introduce strategies that don't get stuck on a question. And what is more, it's been noticed that the introduction of communication activities has been more and more gaining momentum. Well, next is the self-development for teachers as another impact of the ESOL examination. Teachers don't want to be behind their peers. They say, we see others doing things and we don't want to be behind, okay? And they see it also as an opportunity. They see where they need to improve, which is also a positive outcome. Well, also, amazingly, it's proved that the students' proficiency has increased as a result of the ESOL examinations. And the biggest improvement was in the oral skills. Well, also 80% of teachers attribute this improvement to the exams. So the last of the unexpected outcomes was the benefits for the school. The ESOL examinations make visible the school's efforts for improvement. It's the fact that the school gained status of the English Examination Center proves it's clear evidence to parents that the school is improving. It's trying to perfect their methods and ways and teachers and everything. And it's also being an English exam center is viewed as, the school is viewed as an organization with international reputation. So on this slide, I've got a small, a certificate issued to Delta School in Greece, which is one of our partners. So Well, I found these results amazing, and we need to be always to be reminded that ESOL examinations should be a part of life. The fact that students are exposed to exams taking relieves their stress and make it more common for students to take. So I work at Equals in collaboration with LRN, which is an international, it's a British national award organization that provides internationally recognized English exams. We've been working in Russian market, in Kazakhstan, in Czech Republic, Poland, UK, Greece, Cyprus, and other countries. So if you want to get in touch with me about the possibility of collaboration or anything else, please contact me on lrn@equals.net and on the phone. So thank you very much.